What's up everybody, it's Hey John. I jabber opportunities nonstop, and in today's video I'll be discussing some things such as the infrastructure bill, and of course we will get into the charts and everything else involved in Dogecoin and Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrency in general. So let's get to it, alright? The infrastructure bill will be covering the cryptocurrency proof of work exclusion. Okay, so what this means is that this bill is going to endorse proof of work, but is not going to endorse proof of stake. Well, what is proof of work? Essentially, that is mining, using your NVIDIA graphics cards for Ethereum or buying ASICs miners for Bitcoin. And proof of stake is essentially having the person or persons or individuals with the most coins. Proof of stake is essentially validating the transactions with the folks who have the most coins on the network to use that as your driving base. Proof of work, however, is actually, in my opinion, the way to go, because proof of stake is great if you hold a lot of coins, right? Then you can be used as a proof of stake concept. But if you're a small person, maybe like a retail investor or a retail miner, proof of work actually works better for you because a little guy can actually get a pool, because a little guy can actually get a stake into the coins. But proof of stake kind of excludes you if you don't have a lot of coins to validate. So in my opinion, I believe this proof of work endorsement is actually beneficial to the retail investor. However, though, this will drive the development of cryptocurrency in general into the future, though, if this is adopted and enforced in the infrastructure bill. So what that means is that essentially we will have all or most cryptocurrency in general in the future be built and developed off of proof of work mining situations instead of proof of stake. So this may actually, in a sense, stagnate and reduce innovation, because the government is saying, hey, you can only use this method only to validate your transactions. Time to cover them charts now. So let's see here, Dogecoin on the 1 hour time frame. You can see yesterday we had a high of about 28.38. My God, that is phenomenal. But let's go ahead and check it out currently though, okay? So currently we're seeing a new moon here. Well, in this case, a full moon. And when you see a full moon, it's usually an indicator to the downside, but this is the 1 hour time frame. So it's a little different though, in that sense. Now we're seeing Dogecoin currently trading at about the low of 24.62, and it's starting to bounce off of that. So we're seeing some bouncing action here, and this is good because this is what you want to see, right? You want to see a dip and then a bounce. You don't want to see a dip, another dip, another dip. So this is kind of good right now. So I like what I see so far. Let's go ahead and go to a daily real quick and see what's going on. So yesterday in the previous live stream, I mentioned to you guys and gals, of course, that I was saying, hey, I want to see Dogecoin close above 22.15 for the day, and then following up for 2 or 3 more days to confirm it, as in stay above 22.15. We did significantly better, in my opinion, actually, than what I even expected. I was thinking we would probably trade around 22, maybe even 21 cents, but my God, we went to 28 cents in the same day. Phenomenal. This is great. This means that Dogecoin on a moment can rise and go to the moon. So this is kind of why I always encourage folks to just buy dips and wait it out, because it's not financial advice, but if you're looking to try to get a quick buck and always, day trade everything, I mean, you're going to lose more than you gain for the most part. So currently we're trading in an upward channel here. As you can see, Dogecoin actually broke out of the upward channel completely. So this upward channel could now be a support instead of trading in the low range here. It's even better. But the only problem here is that you're trading too fast and too soon. Again, I said yesterday that there is no news driving this currently. There is no Elon Musk tweets. And I suspect that in a day or two, which means today or Monday or Tuesday, we would see some news coming out to kind of drive this demand here. But I suspect some of the news and driving force here is going to be the infrastructure bill, because you're seeing cryptocurrency being involved in the infrastructure bill. Even though it's a minor piece of it, the point is that it's being considered, and that makes it into brings it into a more legitimate place. We can see currently Dogecoin is breaking through the Agora reaction ribbon, It's great. We broke through it and actually pierced through it too, to the top of about 26.39, and we went all the way up to the resistance about near 29 cents here, but the high was 28.85. And I was telling you folks yesterday, hey, you know what? If we can break 22.15, our next resistance is going to be 29 cents. And guess what? It did exactly that. We hit that resistance and it got banked off it, and it's coming back down. Of course it can, but we would need some catalyst in order for it to happen though. So with that being said, then I think this is great for Dogecoin overall. And if you saw my previous live stream yesterday or that video of technical analysis, hey man, if you're new here, go ahead and smash that subscribe and smash that like button, because guess what? I called it out and it happened almost exactly as is. Go back into the hourly now to see what's going down, okay? So the hourly here, we're seeing another moon here. All right, this moon here is usually a more ominous bearish sign though. And it kind of makes sense because we're seeing a huge sell-off here. However though, we are quite high, right? You are near the top of the resistance, so of course you're gonna back down and sell off and come back down. And currently now we're in the middle of the range here. The range is 22 to 29 cents, and we're currently trading at about 25 cents. So you're pretty much in the middle of the range. So you're in what you would call no man's land. This isn't a place to buy or sell, just to wait and see what happens here. If it was me, I would buy around the support, or I would buy around the resistance if we're gonna break out of it. And that'll be a jar for another movement up though. So that's currently what I see for Dogecoin in terms of charting wise. And as you can tell here, so this could be very good for Dogecoin if we're using an upward channel as a support instead of trading inside it. This means Dogecoin is extremely bullish. And when we see the news catalyst on Monday or Tuesday or soon after, I think we're going to rock it and go to the moon, folks. Let's go ahead and cover Bitcoin as well. So we can see on a daily, Bitcoin is rocking and rolling. So we're seeing a new full moon here, and that's kind of rocketing up here. Booyah cow. Check it out. Amazing here. We had a support around 30,000 here. And now we're breaking out of the 40,800 support resistance. And now it's acting as a support. And now we're even piercing through the Agora reaction ribbon. And Bitcoin has not only pierced through it, but it has sustained one day above it currently. And when we zoom in a little bit, we can actually see the Agora reaction ribbon actually starting to curl up a little bit. It's flatlining, but it has a minor curl up though. So this currently tells me, you know what? This is phenomenal for Bitcoin. And as you know, what's good is for Bitcoin, it's good for the cryptocurrency market in general. However, though, recently we've been seeing Ethereum and Bitcoin having a little headbutting action there to see who can be the key dominant player. And currently it looks like they're neck and neck. Ethereum has a little edge, but overall though, I wouldn't say Bitcoin is over and out or done for the most part. It's still a really relevant coin and everything. It's not going anywhere, obviously. So currently we're trading at around 44,700 here, okay? If we can break, all right, the next resistance is gonna be around 48,967. We can break that. Then the next resistance is gonna be around 56,000, okay? But it's a pretty big gap though, so we still have some time to go. And again, this infrastructure bill for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general is going to maintain the status quo for all of the Bitcoin miners, Ethereum miners, etc. Because if these folks go from proof of work to proof of stake, well, overnight, they will lose all of their value and their equipment overnight. And there's huge investment in these equipment, you know? So in my opinion here, I think it's great that the government is kind of stepping in and they're kind of protecting the proof of work model, but at the same time, it may stifle innovation. It's one of those give or take bills, and we have to take it with a grain of salt, and hopefully this goes the right way. So it's Hey John, I jabber opportunities nonstop, and if you like my video, go ahead and subscribe, like, and I will catch you all on the next one. Take care and stay safe, and most importantly, have an awesome day.